Hello and welcome to It's Tomorrow News. I am Hena Talati. A severe weather outbreak is possible next week in the southern United States, including tornadoes and flooding rain. A severe weather outbreak including tornadoes is possible next week across the south of United States as a multifaceted storm with the heavy rain, strong winds, and some wet snow targets the central and eastern United States. March weather is notorious for expansive, sprawling low-pressure systems that can produce almost any type of weather from the tornadoes to the heavy snow. Such a storm is shaping up for the eastern two-thirds of the nation on Tuesday into the next week. Let's break down the forecast, starting with the potential rash of the severe weather. Some of the classic ingredients for the severe weather outbreak are shown in the computer models. A strong low pressure system is forecast to form by the Tuesday in the central United States that will draw increasingly warm and humid air north of the Gulf. A strong jet stream is also forecast to punch across the warm humid air. And given that the NOAA Storm Prediction Center has highlighted a part of the south from Texas to Tennessee Valley for a threat of severe thunderstorms from Tuesday. In the Tuesday morning outlook, the SPC mentioned the potential for the multiple rounds of the severe convection, including supercells, clusters, and likely and eventually squall line, will likely bring the threat for all severe weather hazards, including strong tornadoes. This severe weather threat may last into next week ahead of the cold front in the parts of east, particularly from Virginia southward to Georgia. Damaging winds and few tornadoes are possible in these areas on the next week. And in addition to the threat of the severe thunderstorms, locally heavy rain is possible in the parts of Ohio, Mississippi, and Tennessee valleys. This could lead to local flash flooding, particularly in the areas that were soaked or experienced flooding earlier in the February in Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia. But fortunately for now, this does not appear to be nearly the heavy rain event that happened in the mid-February. This strong sprawling low pressure system could also produce strong wind gusts that aren't from the thunderstorms that could lead to at least some scattered power outages and tree damage. The best chance of those stronger gusts appear to be in the east next week, but they could also occur in the plains and Midwest in the next week. For some, those areas could see heavier snow totals, but the track of the low and availability of the best chance of those stronger gusts appear to be in the east next week, but they could also occur in the plains and Midwest into the next week. Some of those areas could see heavier snow totals, but track of the low and availability of sufficiently cold air remains questionable right now. And that's all for now. For more weather news updates, stay tuned on It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.